in the sky, the stars aligned, and two girls were born. The bestest friends until the end. Cancer and Capricorn. Welcome back to Super Sister Signs, a best friends podcast where we talk life, love, and a little bit of astrology. I am your no-nonsense Capricorn co-host, Juanita.
And I am your cozy, compassionate Cancer co-host, Brooke. We're coming to you on a cloudy day in Los Angeles. And I'm just going to say it, I tweaked my back this morning. And I'm feeling it.
You're in pain. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Thank you. It's active. We took the Tylenol. We took the heated seats in the car on the way to our bang trim appointment. The baby bangs are looking fresh despite the
They're really fresh.
Thank you. And we've got the heating pad here, but if I occasionally wince or groan, just ignore it. That's just kind of where we're at. That's where I'm at.
Damn.
I can't speak for you and your fresh roots.
Yeah, we both had hair appointments today. That's right. It's giving maintenance. Gray coverage and bang growth.
Mm-hmm. Both things that we were doing ourselves. I was also trimming my own bangs, and then this last hair appointment that I had with my hairstylist several months ago, I was like, dude, I'm just going to start coming to you for bang trims. They're like too expensive, but she just does a really good job.
How much?
$65.
Could be worse.
Yeah, true.
But for a bang trim,
and she does the bangs, and she does like the little face framing bits.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say they were past my eyebrows when they were flat, and they're a tiny baby bang now, and she does a sharp blunt. She made sure they were even.
There's still this little
guy.
Yeah.
She's trying to like escape. I think like my hairstylist decided she was not part of the bang, and like she wants to be part of the bang.
She wants to be part of the bang.
I'll just cut her later if she wants to be a part of the bang so bad.
Careful.
Let her. Yeah. And you also were doing your roots yourself, and you said enough.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now.
I have been intrigued by a membership service that would just do my roots for me, which is again way more than I would be spending at home.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just better.
Sometimes you just pay for it to be better.
I kind of love to pay for a convenience.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And just make it just bake it into the budge.
Bake it into the budge. I've been thinking about going to a benefit brow salon to get my brows tweezed.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I have really sensitive skin on my face. Mm-hmm. And so I've had some bad experiences with waxing in the past.
Yeah.
And sometimes even threading is like really painful. And tweezing them at home is so laborious and painful.
Threading is painful. Threading is just painful.
Yeah, totally.
But
I get so red and bumpy afterwards.
Oh, bumpy.
Yeah, which is
weird.
like not it.
Mm-mm.
So I just like haven't done any eyebrow stuff except like sometimes I'll do my own tweeze, but my glasses like mostly cover them. It's not a big deal. But sometimes I look at them and I go, I just want someone to clean these up for me. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm going to a wedding in like 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna book a brow appointment and just get it done. I've gotten, I think like once before many years ago, I went to it because Benefit is one of like the few places that will do like a tweeze for you. A lot of people won't do tweezes probably because it's so annoying. Mm-hmm. But I don't need like I just need like a little bit of shaping because I like a thicker brow. So I'm excited. I'll let everybody know how it goes.
Yeah, you should do it. I just started getting my brows done again very sporadically, but I hadn't done them. Since COVID, I really just kind of fell off of getting them done professionally.
Do you get them now or threaded?
I visited a woman who threads in East Hollywood.
I visited a woman who threads. You could say I visited a woman who threads.
I visited the same woman who threads twice in a row now, but just twice in like the last 4 months. Yeah. Anyway. Whatever. Should we reflect on our last week and our card pull?
You mean our ketchup and card pull? ketchup and carpool. We're catching up.
And we're pulling a card.
Yeah. I love that. Last week, I pulled the 6 of cups, I believe.
And I pulled the 10 of wands.
So many wands. So many sticks.
So many sticks to carry.
Oh, we actually have quite a bit to catch up on because you went on your board game speed dating adventure, which you did tell me a little bit about offline, but I'm curious. We were talking about how your card pull was very like, don't fall in love with the idea, like look at what's really in front of you. It was like,
don't exaggerate.
Don't exaggerate.
Don't exaggerate, delegate.
Yes. And how do you feel like that applied to the last week of your life?
Well, it occurred to me that the delegation was just going to an event. Someone gathered a pool of men for me.
Yes.
And I arrived and I said, no, 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 yes. No, 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 no. But I didn't source these men.
No, you didn't have to.
I delegated to Quirk Events.
Thank you, Quirk.
Quirk Events. There was a moment when I was doing my form, because you could do who do you want to match with and go on a date, who do you want to match with and be friends with. There were a couple guys that I thought about putting in the date category, and I had to be real with myself.
Don't exaggerate.
Which can go both ways.
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess it's the one way still. But it's just like, this person is just not.
It can go both ways, but in this circumstance, it was still going that way.
I think the way we were maybe thinking about it was like, oh, I really like this guy, and now I'm like fantasizing about and like making up who he is, versus this situation, which was, well, he was nice and I think he liked me. Mm-hmm. So maybe I should give him a chance. Mm-mm. No, I had to be real with myself and just be like, no, you don't want to date this guy. Yeah.
You have to want to date him. He can't just be nice to you. Just for the listeners at home, to be clear.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
So I matched with one romantic prospect.
Fun.
So we'll see. And then that was kind of it. There's been some textual communication with that person and the man I went on a date with, and I think I'm just trying to do what I have set out to do since I moved here, which was intentionality. Mm-hmm. Very intentional. So trying not to exaggerate. Mm-hmm. And I am a practical person, but it can be fun to get carried away.
Oh, yeah.
So, good reminders. 10 of sticks. Don't get carried away.
Don't get carried away. You got too many sticks.
And I don't think I have. And I think, so the guy I like best is the one I've already been on the date with. And then continuing to keep my options open, I think helps me keep a clear head.
Yes.
With the other events and the other people.
Makes sense.
So, there's that.
That's fun.
What about you?
I had the 6 of cups. It was like the 2 little baby children and the cups. And it was about like nostalgia and childhood, and it was also reversed. And I remember we were like, my interpretation of it was like, not necessarily my childhood, but just like nostalgia in general, doing things that like invoke a sense of childhood. I don't know. We had Joe's birthday party on Saturday, and it was a huge day of playing board games all day and like crafting. Mm-hmm. And it was really fun to like, honestly, it was fun for me to set up all day, like to organize everything and together the snacks.
Surprising no one.
No one's surprised. And, you know, flit around, make sure everyone's having a nice time. And I did actually like have a little moment by myself in the craft room. Where I had to like pull myself away from the party to order pizza, because I was like, this needs to happen and I cannot be interrupted. And the craft room was like me and one other person, and then they kind of like had to go do something, and then I was just alone with the crafts, and I was like, let me just make a craft. And I made cutest little fairy out of a little peg and some paper and yarn and fake petals. I'll show her after. Okay. It was just nice to be like, I'm just going to do my own thing. And you know what? I used to be really into fairies when I was a kid. So maybe it is my childhood after all.
And you're an only child.
Mm-hmm.
Doing things by yourself.
Oh, yeah, baby. You just had to make my own little craft, my own little imagination.
Me too, except I wasn't crafting. I would, like...
What were you doing?
Sit very still and imagine. I would, like, play out scenes silently in my head. Like, I have memories of being in a...
I think I did a lot of that, too, actually.
I've always been a swimming child.
Yes, you have.
And love mermaids and stuff. So I could spend hours in a pool by myself, and I would sit on the steps of the pool with my knees together, feet out, kind of sitting aerial style. And I would just sit there and then, like, swim around with my legs together, like dolphin style. And I seem to remember just playing out scenes very quietly in my head. Just imagining quietly to myself.
This explains so much about, like, our friendship and the way we enjoy spending time together.
We love to be quiet together a lot.
Yes. Despite having a podcast where we do talk to each other for an hour, I think this podcast has encouraged us to talk to each other.
To look at each other in the eyes.
Yeah. And not just, like, parallel play on the couch.
We love to parallel play.
Come on, while a TV show is on.
It's awesome.
It's great. Well, I think I'll do my card pull.
Okay.
Upright.
Ooh, already beautiful.
Already beautiful. My chair keeps, like, turning. I don't know if you've noticed that I keep, like, spinning away. I'm in a new chair.
I don't mind.
For those who don't know. I kind of mind.
Okay.
It's an 8 of Pentacles. She's stunning. She's got...
What is she sitting on?
She's got all these shiny gold coins.
She's pregnant?
She's, like, straddling a bench, though.
Okay.
She's not pregnant, but she's wearing, like, a long robe with, like, big open arms. That makes it look confusing from far away.
Okay.
And she's got a little hammer and, like, a crown. And she's hammering at one of the pentacles. And
It looks like a moon. It looks like a full moon out of pentacle.
Well, if you look more closely, there are little pentacle stars on each of the coins.
It's so low contrast.
On the coin moon. Yeah, it's really hard to see from here.
All right, I get it. I see it. It's a white pentacle on a pale yellow. Nice.
Yeah, come on. It's actually like a pale yellow on a pale yellow. So to give you even more credit, it's hard to see. Oh, 8 of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo, first decan. In the 8 of Pentacles, we find the figure of the sign of Virgo in its full essence. The card shows us the importance of daily work, attention to detail, and manual skills, and the ability to observe and repeat. In addition to this, wow, this feels really relevant for my upcoming week. In addition to this, the card suggests the healthy disposition of getting to work, taking care of material action, and craft. It is the card of the apprentice who, with study, application, and the ability to focus on detail without losing the big picture, becomes a master of the art day after day. This is the time to devote ourselves to our skills and maintain focus. Keywords are study, attention to detail, ability to concentrate, and apprentice.
I'm obsessed with how most of your cards are like, get up and get and do it, bitch. So many times you pull a card that it's like, stop relaxing
and start working. But then sometimes I do pull a card. This happens a lot in my daily card pulls that are like, just take a load off, babe. Actually, I did a card pull in the middle of Game Salon, like, or not in the middle, but it was like a few hours into the party. I did my card pull, and it was like, man, sometimes you just need to know when to retreat. Go hang out by yourself. Be isolated. It's good for you right now. And I was like, I'm about to throw a party for so many people to be social with me. And then I retreated, and I had my little fairy time.
True.
Anyway, this feels crystal clear to me. I have like I'm like kind of stressed about the next week. I've got a lot going on. I gotta get a lot done, and it's just like work stuff and day-to-day stuff and admin, and like Joe's out of town, so I've got like
that's right, more
stuff around the house to do, and it just feels very much like put one foot in front of the other.
It's as if you live on a farm.
It's as if I live on a farm. That's how many cats are under my care at this time.
You're just, from what I understand, the farmer's life. The work never stops.
The work never stops.
There's always
on the
a
farm.
fence to mend.
Just when you think you're done, there's
a sheep to feed.
Come on.
A cow to milk.
I got up yesterday and I thought I had a little extra time. And I get in the office. I'm like, I'm going to finish editing the podcast. And I look at this extra chair we have in the room, and I say, I'm going to take these pillows off this extra chair. They don't need to be there. They were all just there because of the party. And I find a cat is thrown up on this chair. Thrown up on a blanket and a chair. Suddenly now I'm cleaning up cat barf instead of editing the podcast. The work of a farmer never ends.
You are a farmer.
And I farm cat vomit. Yeah, this feels clear. I'm excited that this was my card pull. Frankly, I'm excited to
get her done. Okay, what question do I want to know?
Oh, that's right. I didn't ask myself a question. I just was like,
the deck knew.
Let's go. Yeah,
like,
she knew.
I don't care.
I don't care what you
Get up
think.
and get to work.
Yeah.
Get up and get to work. So for me, oh gosh, I have my week is kind of culminating in a live performance on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of stressful because I am having almost no rehearsal. So my whole week is the few rehearsals I have, work, and then time that I need to carve aside and work on my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Be watching videos and listening to tracks and learning lyrics and learning lines and my blocking, like kind of by myself.
Yeah.
And then be pretty much performance ready by myself. Ha ha ha. So I'm kind of in survival mode. So Deck, can you kind of walk me through the best ways to survive this week? Tell me.
You're going to pull the Eight of Pentacles.
Page of Swords. It's a man with a sword.
Oh.
Or a page.
There he goes.
It's kind of Prince Charming-esque.
He's got those red boots.
Red boots. Page of Cups. Air of water.
Oh. Oh.
The Page of Cups represents the elements of air and water together. Okay. This means inspiration mixed with emotion. The Page of Cups is someone who works to make our dreams a reality. He is the beginning of an exciting journey, a new encounter, the first phase of falling in love, and not just with a person, but also with a project, place, or experience.
Oh.
He is pure imagination, levity, beauty rooted in personal feeling. The Page of Cups is connected to childhood and purity and carries the seed of an emerging love. Keywords: falling in love, blossoming love, openness of the heart.
Huh. It's giving, like, open your heart to this project and, like, remember why you love live performance. And
that's
just,
exactly
like,
what I'm taking away from it.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
And you're doing this for free.
Yeah.
So you should enjoy it.
Yeah, the least you can do is have fun.
Yeah.
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 How fun you get to spend all week on this silly play, and then I get to go watch you do it.
And it's going to be, I mean, the play is really good.
I'm excited.
This is a remount. I saw it without myself in it, which goes without saying. And it was excellent.
I'm thrilled.
Okay. So I suppose now it's time for our
Capricorn and Cancer moment of the week.
Do you wish to begin? Or do you wish for me to begin?
I wish for you to begin.
Yesterday I was in the airport, the Spokane airport code GEG. Because I went there to visit my family for my nephew's college graduation. I was coming home. And I have these wireless headphones with a case that has a little charger at the end of it. So I can plug the case into something. So I plugged it into the seat next to me at the gate, waiting to get on the plane. And then once I was settled on the airplane, I realized that I forgot them.
Oh, shit.
And it was just like I didn't want to bother anyone. I was just like, fuck. Darn. And I had my buds in.
Oh,
but
you
the
just lost the
case.
case.
So I was able to listen.
You had
I was actually listening to things nonstop because I couldn't put them away.
Mm-hmm.
They're just in my ears all the time. But the second that I realized that they were gone forever, sorry, but I went on Amazon.com and I ordered replacement headphones, the same kind, which I really love.
Of course.
They've been very durable and have worked for me for a long time. And they were delivered an hour before I got home.
Oh my God.
I said,
That's the future.
I am not gonna endure a single second where I wish I had headphones and didn't have them.
No.
I'm gonna have them if I want them.
Yeah. They are a priority and a necessity.
And it was just like, all right, we're problem solving.
Done.
It's done.
It's done. There is nothing more satisfying.
$25 later, they're at my home before even I am, which is crazy.
That is crazy. That's good.
Anyway, that was my Capricorn moment of the week.
Very.
Efficient, problem solving, get her done.
Get her done. Just like my tarot card.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to say. It's clear. I have no notes. I have no feedback.
And why would you?
Capricorn moment. Sounds like a Capricorn moment to me.
Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Look away for a second. Just look away.
Can I close my eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that. What's going on?
What do you hear?
Rustling.
Rustling and crustling. Okay. You can open your eyes.
Yes!
Look at my hat.
When did you get it?
I don't know, last week.
Wait, were we talking about this?
I don't know.
How it would just be nice if you could wear a hat that says I'm single?
If we were talking about it, it's because I ordered one.
Oh my God. It's so
Tell
cute.
the listeners what I'm wearing.
You are wearing an extremely cute baseball cap. Sorry, not wearing a baseball tee, baseball cap on your head that says in lowercase serif font, I'm single. The cap is a darling sort of heathered denim blue, and the font is an ivory, I would say, an ivory white.
Really great description.
Thank you. I can't look away. It's beautiful. You're covering up your fresh roots with your cute hat.
I know, which is why I didn't want to wear it, but
now you have to.
I wanted to show you.
And you have to wear it for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. It's so cute.
Thanks.
This is going to be, I'm so excited. Have you worn it out in public yet?
Listen, I've worn it twice.
And?
Both times at work, not serving, but working the expo window, which I felt, I feel weird about wearing it as a server, but I've also realized that because when you're working at expo, you're like sometimes running food outside and you're passing off food and stuff, but you're not making connections.
Right.
And I think it's actually maybe not very useful in that role, because I feel like if I were to make a connection, it would be because I've been spending time with tables and people, but I don't also really want to wear it when I'm serving. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
So I actually don't know. I think I'm going to have to manufacture moments, times, and places to wear it.
Grocery store.
If I want to, yeah.
Go to the farmer's market and just walk around.
And I kind of want to scream about this, but we haven't done your cancer moment.
No, we sure haven't, but it'll be quick.
Your cancer moment?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think it was just basically that we threw another party this weekend, of course, obsessed with, and it was a board game party. So there were like multiple board games happening in every room. And kind of all I wanted to do was play board games, but kind of like what I was compelled to do and what I did do was play less board games in service of making sure everyone was always having a good time the whole entire night and taking care of the 20 people that were in and around our house.
You had to be mommy.
I just had to be mommy.
But you wanted to be baby?
I kind of wanted to be baby. But it was okay because I wanted Joe to be baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like...
It's the sacrifice.
I was his blood sugar got low at one point, and I was like, I gotta get this man snacks. I gotta get this man hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
So he can keep playing Spirit Island with his friends. And then come inside and play the Keymaster with his friends.
He needs energy.
He needs energy. We had to get pizza and make sure the pizza was brought to him. And I was just like, I don't want him to get caught up in the hosting duties. Mm-hmm. So I will just fall on the hosting sword. It's not like I didn't have a fucking blast putting together the snacks. Are you kidding me?
Of course you did.
I loved it. It just is my compulsion. And I think it was my most Cancerian moment of the week.
Makes sense.
Sorry, kind of boring. I threw another party. Hosted again.
It's awesome.
Big surprise there.
You're so good at being mommy. I really relished being baby over the weekend.
With your family.
With my family. Because I wasn't hosting. And we'll talk about this later because I have a question for you. But there was a bunch of, so my sister is 18 years older than me.
Right.
And so it was a lot of people her age and their children who are 10 to 15 years younger than me.
Yeah, wow.
So I was the only millennial just right in the middle of all of this. And maybe this in-between space made me feel like, I don't know, well, made me feel like both an adult and a child.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because my sister was kind of like an auxiliary parent to me growing up. So it felt like those family trips where you just let the parents do everything, regardless of how old you are as the child, like an adult child.
That's so nice.
For the most part. So I was just like, well, I'm baby.
Yeah.
And my mommies are going to take care of me.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I don't relish being mommy host in that way.
I really do. But sometimes mommy needs a break.
Of course.
I need a break.
Of course.
Coming up.
It wasn't lost on me that these mothers probably needed a break, and yet I still chose baby.
And it is your right and your destiny to choose baby. I want to know about what your... Screaming, crying, throwing up. Screaming, crying, throwing up.
I really just kind of jumped the gun on this freaking hat. Probably could have introduced it better. But here's the thing. I'm not a hat person.
Oh, girl, preach.
Ordering this hat felt like a productive step in the right direction. However, I feel crazy wearing it. Not only am I unaccustomed to having something on my head.
It's so weird.
I feel like I look like both a loser and an imposter. I feel like because I am so not a hat person that someone will look at me and instantly know that that should not be on her head. What the fuck is she doing? Why is she rounding out her skull like that? Looking a fool.
I will say, it looks really natural on you.
Which is crazy, because when have you ever seen me in a hat?
Never.
Ever.
But it looks so natural that you put it on, and it actually tricked me into thinking I've seen you wear hats other times. Like, it actively made me it made me imagine you in other headgear. And I couldn't quite get there, because it doesn't exist. It's not a real memory in my mind.
I've only ever worn hats. Maybe you saw me wear a hat at a protest or two.
Yes.
Because I've only ever used them in extremely utilitarian senses of I need a cap.
Yeah.
For this sunny protest.
Yeah. But it looks cute. Like, your hair is all cute and blown out, and then you've got a little baseball hat on it. Like, it's very LA. I feel like having a blowout under a baseball cap is like Los Angeles.
But then it's like, why did I blow out my hair if I'm just going to flatten the volume of the baseball cap?
So that everyone can hear single.
I guess. I feel extremely self-conscious about it.
Totally.
Like, also because I am broadcasting specific information.
Totally.
And it's like, oh God. So I haven't worn it enough to feel good about it. Even though my friends have had positive reactions to it.
Good. You have to get some positive reactions from strangers to round it out.
Yeah. And I think work is just probably not the place to do it. But you're right. I need to throw it on and go to Trader Joe's.
Errands.
Yep.
Like you're going to the post office? Throw it on.
I guess.
I don't know. Why not?
They're also like, yeah. Also the thing is, I'm really just opening myself up to anyone and anything.
So true.
So I do want to be like, do I really want to put it on at the gym? Maybe if I went to a different gym, but not my gym.
Yeah. Go stand outside of Equinox and put it on.
Right. Yeah. So
just go to rich people gym.
Yeah.
Go to Erewhon and just walk around, wander the aisles of Erewhon with your hat.
I was in Studio City outside of Erewhon. I did not go inside of it because I have no business in there.
Mm-mm.
But really,
none of us do.
So many attractive men just around there. Just true.
Try a lurk.
Anyway, I'm screaming because I'm a hat imposter. And I'm trying not to be.
You're doing a really good job, but everything you said did make me laugh a lot.
Good.
So there's that at least.
What about you?
Well, I feel like I can't stop screaming. I have so much to scream about. Oops, all screams. I'm screaming because I threw out my back. I'm pissed. I'm crying because our best friends have been out of town for too long, dealing with a family thing that they shouldn't have to be dealing with. And I'm crying about that, and I'm screaming that they're out of town. I'm screaming because Demi Lovato's latest album is really good, you guys. Wow. It's fun, and she released like a deluxe version, and it's just like really poppy and dancey, and like it's giving sort of like Britney Spears energy.
She's a great vocalist.
And the lyrics are like silly and dumb in the best way. And
awesome.
I'm just screaming about it. And I'm screaming because there's not enough accessible mystery film content.
Oh, what?
Exactly. Yeah. You're thinking
accessible, like meaning available?
Yeah. Yes.
Not ADA compliant.
No, none of that. Probably also true, but no, we were trying. Okay, like Sunday, Joe and I realized we kind of had a free day because we both had work off on Monday, and we just weren't expecting it. So we were like, oh, we kind of have a second Saturday. Let's like hang out, like blow off chores. Let's watch a movie in the middle of the day. And I was like, I really want to watch like a cozy mystery movie. And it was so hard to find one. And Joe is not exactly like as desperate he was not desperate for mystery. He was like more open to whatever. And I was like, I need to find the perfect movie to watch right now, the specific thing. I was just so struggling. I was.
Did you pick anything?
Bouncing from app to app. Well, I did ultimately end up picking the movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves from 2005.
Isn't that like a biblical like archangel style? Couldn't be a mystery movie.
Well, you'd be surprised because he's actually like he can see angels and demons, but he also helps Rachel Weisz solve the mysterious suicide that was definitely a murder of her identical twin, who was also like a psychic.
Who did it? Lucifer?
Basically, there was like the son of the devil was like trying to it was like it started out and it was like a long Buffy episode, and we were like, this is awesome, and then it really went off the rails
in a bad way.
Funny cameo from Shia LaBeouf. Too long, 2 hours long. Not good.
Shia LaBeouf is bad.
And Shia LaBeouf is bad, but he was like, his character was kind of just like made fun of a lot, so it was like fun to be like, you dumbass. He played a little loser. What really enraged me was that I was looking through all these different streaming apps, and there was one streaming service, I don't even remember which one it was. They had I think it was Hallmark. They had a mystery section. And I was like, thank you.
Oh, that's what you need.
Yeah. And then
cozy mystery is
And I should have just stuck with my gut because I originally was like, I need a Hallmark mystery. And then I was like, maybe it doesn't need to be Hallmark. Maybe it doesn't even need to be that cozy. I just want like a mystery. And it was hard to find one that I hadn't already seen. And then all of the other streaming services are like thriller, action adventure, or like horror. But I'm like, what if I don't care what that part of the genre is as long as it's a mystery? I just want.
Yeah, mysteries are just so lent to those other things. Ugh. Unfortunately for you in that moment.
And frankly, I would have been okay. I mean, Constantine was not cozy by any means. Cozy had kind of gone out the window long prior. Yeah. But I was just like, give me something where I like don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's like, because sometimes you think the thrillers will be like, oh, it's a mystery, and then the mystery is solved in the first couple of minutes, and it's just like a woman running for her life for an hour and a half. I didn't want that.
No. Oh my God. Okay, anyway. Remember how I texted you last night?
Yes.
So I watched 2 90s movies I'd never seen before yesterday with my roommate because we were going to watch something nice. And it is my opinion that the 90s produced the best movies.
They did.
Period.
I think you're right.
And one of them we liked less and one of them we liked more. The one that we liked less, we watched second, Mermaids, 1990. Cher, Christina Ricci, and Winona Ryder.
Yeah,
have you seen it?
Have heard of it, have not seen.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've seen the poster. Like, could have never watched it before. Oh. Watched it same year that Winona Ryder. Well, same year it was released was Edward Scissorhands. So Winona was having a moment.
She really was
in the early 90s, and it felt kind of mid. It was a coming of age movie based on a book.
Oh,
and both Izzy and I were kind of like lukewarm on it and trying to figure out why people liked it so much. I came to the conclusion that it was probably teen girls with emotionally unavailable moms. Probably really related to it in a coming of age way. And also probably mom and daughter duos who probably over-identified with the Gilmore Girls. Probably really liked this movie.
Those girlies, yeah.
So it was fine. I'm glad that I have seen it and I know. But what I did see and love and won't really elaborate on because I really feel passionately that you should watch it is Fried Green Tomatoes, which I know you saw Kathy Bates was in, which I didn't even know until she was on like the screen of the cover. I said, oh, Kathy.
And you said, oh my God.
Another 90s, early 90s film.
It actually came across the screen when we were browsing. Not a mystery.
And someone had just been shouting at me about how good it was just months ago. And I actually think when I was a child, we had a VHS of it, but not the VHS of the movie. It was like it was taped onto a VHS, maybe from TV or something. And I just never wanted to watch it.
You weren't ready.
I think the title just didn't call to me at all.
You were like, yuck.
It just...
Fried green tomatoes.
Didn't pique my interest at all. And I regret that I've lived 35 years without watching this movie. It is like a perfect film. It's a perfect film. And I just really won't elaborate further.
I'll see it.
It's just you will love every moment of it. It was made for Brooke.
I understand that basically the premise is female friendship, so I don't understand how I could dislike even a second of it. I think the only thing that is preventing me from watching it is that I'll sob too much. Will I sob so much that I'll drown myself alive?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, but I only cried a minimal amount.
Okay. I'll take it.
Like, you will feel emotional.
Of course. I feel emotional right now just thinking about it.
It won't wreck you. Thank God. There was something... No, I'm not even going to say that because I don't want you to anticipate it.
Don't even say it.
I won't, but I would really like you to watch it.
I'll watch it.
And I would actually like to watch it with you.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, so...
Oh, sounds like we're watching Fried Green Tomatoes. Sounds like we're watching. Sounds like we're watching Fried Green Tomatoes. But first we have to keep watching. Oh no, I remember the streaming service that has the demarcation of mystery, and you know what it is? It's Apple TV. And you know what's a mystery? Widow's Bay. and basically no other TV show that they have right now do they consider a mystery.
Which we'll be watching after this.
We're watching after this because if it's one thing, it's a mystery.
I kind of hijacked your scream. Did you want to scream about anything else?
No, I actually brought it back to. I was just gonna say the thing about Widow's Bay, and I said it.
Okay, great. Can't wait to keep watching that.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. We're only like 2 episodes in, and there are so many more episodes.
We're hooked.
You had a question for me.
Right. This segment doesn't really have a name yet.
No, it doesn't.
But it'll come to us. This has just kind of been our musing corner.
Our
wonder wall. Where we wondered before in front of a wall. Do you recall?
I do recall that. I think I even made a special
We did.
title for it.
Yeah. The Wonder Wall episode. So what I'm wondering about today is going back to that in-between space, the liminal space, if you will.
I will.
As a millennial with about 10 Gen X people and 10 Gen Z people. And my question is, like, what should be happening socially in that space?
Mm-hmm.
Is it more appropriate for me to spend time with, also for the record, every person there except for one 17-year-old was an adult, like a legal adult. So I will say that.
18 and up.
Right. One 17-year-old. And then everyone else was at least 18. 18 to, I would say, 24.
Okay.
Was the Gen Z range. And then it was like 50 to 55.
Okay.
Was the upper range. And I'm in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that everyone's an adult, who do I belong with? Like, do you have an opinion? I obviously have already lived the weekend.
Yeah.
And part of it is that family is involved.
Yeah.
But actually very few of those people were my family. The majority was not my family.
Yeah.
I had like 2 adult family members and 2 children family members.
Dude, this is like my fucking nightmare. To be honest. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, if it was me, where do I go? Home. Away. But it actually, like, well, no, this is actually not the same thing. I was thinking about a family reunion I went to, like, I guess, like, literally 10 years ago already, because this was, like, right after I moved to Chicago. And it was, like, my aunts and my dad. I was on my dad's side of the family. And it was me and my dad and, like, his brothers and sisters and their spouses. And then I'm, like, the baby of the family. So I was the youngest cousin. And then there were a bunch of cousins there that were, like, technically older than me. But I'm not, like, friends with any of them or close to any of them. Or really close to any of my aunts and uncles either. So I also had a very weird, like, who am I supposed to hang out with? And I ended up, like, bouncing between the 2 groups. And I would find that, like, hanging out with the people my age was kind of, like, abysmal. And then I would go and talk to, like, the people who were much older than me and be like, this is where I need to be. So I feel like if I was in that situation, I would end up gravitating towards the older people almost, like, accidentally, because I feel like also people who are younger than me can smell on me that I'm a loser. Like, they can
oh, interesting.
sniff it out. I don't think that they like me unless they're young enough to be, like, babysat by me. There's, like, some kind of sweet spot. But even, like, kids, I feel like they sniff it out and they're like,
that's not true. You've babysat for children who adore you.
Well, for one child who adored me, and then his punk older brothers who I was totally awkward around. I was like, I don't know how, I'm not babysitting you. How do I discipline you? It's so weird. And then one of them was, like, 18. And I was like, it's so weird. I'm just, like, in your house taking care of your brother. Sorry to be in your space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would panic is the answer. I have no fucking idea. But I also kind of feel like maybe it's on a case-by-case basis. Because what if the Gen Zers are, like, all really into board games, and the 50-year-olds are all mean.
Well, here's the thing. Pretty much every single person there was down to play a game.
That is huge.
There were games happening all weekend.
You are your own game salon.
I was at my own game salon, really.
Nice.
There was always a card game going or breaking out code names or whatever.
So fun.
My sister, she didn't make it up, but it's kind of her purview is this card game called Setillo, which is like Uno that you play with a generic deck of cards, but the rules are way more intense. And it's really freaking fun. So we were just
Melissa was begging us to learn this game.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, where have I heard this?
Yeah.
Game for?
My sister's daughter. Yep. So there was a lot of that going on in mixed age groups, and then sometimes just adults and sometimes just kids, but like truly everyone was playing it because my sister has made sure that all of her friends and their children know this game.
Of course.
So I will say that there were people playing games left and right. Yeah. The struggle for me was I really liked spending time with my sister and my brother who came up because they're my family.
Yeah.
And my brother was deeply overstimulated by the whole thing because there were so many people there that he would just be like, I'm going to go sit out here. Come join me. So I had a lot of alone time with my older brother who is 20 years older than me, but it felt like it didn't count in this split.
Yeah.
So we were taking a lot of alone time together because I was overstimulated, but it was less that. It was like the children are being annoying in this moment.
I bet.
Or they're wanting to play beer pong or something. It was just like, it was a youthful energy that I just didn't want to deal with. Or I was having to listen to my sister's friend's husband just have a really stupid political take. It was just, 50-year-old men being boring.
Oh my God.
And having to endure 50-year-old men just because my sister's friends are married to them.
Ew.
So that really was it. It was like, do I endure the youthful obnoxiousness or the old obnoxiousness? And I kind of didn't want to deal with a lot of it. Kind of ever. So
I'm your brother in that situation.
I did abscond with my brother for a lot of it. But there were times where I was like, oh, yeah, I do not want to be at that fire pit with the adults. I'm going to sit at this table and play cards with the kids. Or I can't be over at that house with the kids right now. I need to sit at the kitchen island with the adults while they're making breakfast. So I really was back and forth and really did not feel like I belonged with either camp. Wild. And it sometimes really preferred one camp over the other and vice versa.
Was it nice to feel like you could kind of go back and forth? Or did it feel like, I wish I could just know where my...
I guess it was nice to have that flexibility. But then I guess if I was in one camp or the other, I wouldn't think about it.
Yeah. You weren't...
And I'm not sure I would feel stuck in that camp. I would just be like, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
You know? So, also, technically, I'm closer in age to the children. Yeah. But am way more grown up.
Yeah.
And these children did not think I was a loser.
No.
In fact, one of the 20-year-old girls was begging for my Instagram handle.
That's fun.
By the time she left.
Well, you are very cool.
Yeah. And so also part of it is I kind of actually relish being this cool older figure.
Totally.
But that's also weird and losery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that in itself is weird and losery to be
yeah, kids think I'm cool.
Right. Who cares if a 20-year-old girl thinks I'm cool?
Yeah, she's a child. Who cares if she thinks you're cool?
I mean, she was fun and cool, and it was she was cool.
Yeah. So
it was validating in a weird way. Is that weird to be oh, kids think I'm cool? Or is it losery?
No, I think it's the human condition. The human condition.
We just want to be validated by the youth? Or what?
By anyone. We can get our hands on.
But does it feel better to be validated by youth?
Yeah, probably.
Is that why predators predate? No, they predate for other reasons.
There's a lot more to it. Yeah, I think.
Like, am I a predator?
No. I promise I would tell you if you were a predator.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
There was a brief moment on one of the days when my brother-in-law's daughter, who's my age, came up. And we grew up together. We're the same age. So I had one millennial with me for a certain few hour span.
Did it feel like a life raft sent up to you on the river?
For sure.
Yeah.
At one point, we had the hot tub to ourselves. And it was like, hot millennials only.
That's so nice.
We said, leave.
Leave. Get out.
And that's also nice because we know each other really well. Or at least we used to. So there's that history there.
And then you can have like a fun reconnection.
Mm-hmm.
What a nice trip.
I got to tell her that her boyfriend's a bum to break up with him.
Oh, how exciting.
He sucks.
I mean, not exciting that he's a bum.
She was like, I know. I was like, dump his ass.
Dump his ass.
She's like, I know.
Well, are you listening to it?
Get out of here.
She's not a listener, is she?
Actually, she has listened.
Oh my God. Well,
hey, girl.
Girl, dump him.
Dump his ass. And she also specifically did not spend the night, I think, because of this, like, the age, the demographic at the party. And she was able to just drive home and be at her house.
That's so nice.
With her cat.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would leave.
Yeah, she's a Cancer.
Home. Oh, yeah. I get her. There's a woman after my own heart.
Yeah.
Speaking of being at home with my cat, we gotta go.
We gotta go with our cat.
Go. My back hurts. I gotta watch Widow's Babe.
We're done.
With my best friend. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for another Tylenol.
Bye, Star Babies. Send us a message, drop us a line, review and subscribe, leave us a 5 stars if you can, and I know that you can. Tell your friends and download it again. Super Sister Signs, Super Sister Signs, Super Sister Signs. Ba-da-ba-da.